approach. So better be mindful of where that flagstick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
Jon Rahm getting ready for his next shot. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me?
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Nicely done. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. And this putt coming up for his par. This looks good. There it is. And now they're sitting in second place behind Xander Schauffele. The final hole on the outward half is a par 4 playing back up towards the clubhouse, Rich. That's a good par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
This one from about 160 yards out.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Tried to draw that one in there, Luke. Just missed the mark.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Not sure how that putt came up shy.
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more, but it didn't.
Putting for bogey here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Okay, it's time to make the turn and a good time to reflect on the action so far, Rich.
Just one back right now, Luke, with 9 to go. I gotta say, can they overtake the leader? Let's find out.
That's not the one he wanted. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Well, I hope you pack the bucket and spade because you're heading to the sand. Come on, practice makes better. Getting ready to play their third. Only one shot off the pace. Playing their fourth shot. Just one stroke off the lead. Didn't that look good for a long time? Ah, that's a touch of class.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
This next putt is for bogey. Yep, he'll take that. And it's Xander Schauffele in first place. The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
That was wonderfully done. And there's highlights of plenty out there on the golf course. Let's take a look at this incredible shot. Here's a great shot from our player currently in second. Let's get back to it, shall we? And here we are with the third shot.
Went straight down.
That's tidy. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here. This is their look at birdie.
The old hammerhands putt. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. That's frustrating. Putting for bogey. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Hope you're enjoying all the action here on 2K Sports of our PGA Tour coverage. We're a few holes into the second 9. Let's head out to the 12th. The big old high draw. Impressive, isn't it? Has he hit it? Good option. Take your medicine and try and get it up and down from there. Playing from 110 yards out.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
Opting for the 9-iron.
I don't know if they meant to do that.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Well, wonderfully played chip shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Sitting at 7 over for the day. Rich, the 13th hole. Slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left. Requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Three consecutive bogeys. That's bad momentum. And choosing the 8-iron here. Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Getting ready to play their third. Only 2 shots off the pace. Going with the 8-iron here. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Oh, well played.
Judging it beautifully.
It's just about 3 feet away.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
And as we take a look at the leaderboard, it's Xander Schauffele in first place. The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
And coming up well short.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to? Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This would be a great up and down. Coming off 4 straight bogeys. That'll hurt. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Beauty of a chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And that puddle drop. Well done. He's currently sitting in 4th position. The 15th, Rich, a very good par 4. Although, if you're Victor Hovland, maybe the fairway's not in your line of sight.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Oh no, is that heading towards the bunker? Not the result they were after there.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. And this putt to move into a tie for first.
Yes, and 3 holes to go. This is getting to be a nail biter.
Yep, tracking well.
They make it. Now tied for the lead as we head down the stretch.
Hang on to your hat, folks. We're on for a wild ride.
Sitting at 9 over par. The 16th at Riviera Ridge is the last chance to get amongst the birdies on a par 3.
A breathtaking short par 3, 166, an island green surrounded by bunkers.
It's like that ball had a magnet in it for the bunker. Is that what they had in mind?
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Oh, just missed. This one's for bogey. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Let's head over to the 18th hole, shall we? Here's John Rahm. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Golf is a game of confidence, and I like it, taking the big dog off the tee.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance